What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What up, everybody? What up, what up? What do we got here today, man? Who do we got? We've got Dat, Nick, Gyat, Chicado. Sorry, some of these names, man, are hard to read. My bad. Crafting Gamer, Souza, Brody. What's going on, brother? Have fun in Bali, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up, man. We appreciate you. Hope you're having fun out there with the family, man. That sounds like a really fun time. So hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Mike, what's up? Sean, Whitney, what's going on? Chad, what up? What up? Meta, how's it going? Orega, dude, I really wish they wouldn't have switched everybody's names to these the ats of your guys' profiles. They're a lot harder to read. How's it going, though, everybody? Good to see you all here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in and saying what's up. Appreciate you all for being here and hanging out with me today, man. Today's gonna be a pretty fun stream, pretty chill stream. I have two deck lists in mind that I wanted to play today, maybe, because I do want to get my rank up and really push here. So we did have a lot of success last time we played best of 3 Mardu, so I do think we might be playing a little bit of that today too. But I'm probably gonna start it off with Landfall. I've been having a lot of luck with the Landfall deck. Doing some of the dragons. And when I say Landfall, I don't mean mono green. I mean like the dragon Landfall deck teamer. So we might be doing that a little bit, but yeah, should be a lot of fun, man. How's everyone though? How is everybody? Good to see you guys. All right, I mean, I don't think I need to waste any time here today. I think we're gonna jump right into it. I think right now we're sitting at a cool 92%. I don't know. 91. Ugh. Okay, 91%. I'm 15-2 with Boros Anim Pakal. I have been seeing Boros Anim popping up a lot more lately, especially with the what is it? The Arabella. Been seeing that a lot more. Maybe I should revisit that one because people are enjoying that one again. How's everybody been doing with standard, by the way? Quick little tangent. I feel like standard's been really hard. Like best of 1 especially has been really hard, more so than usual. I feel like every deck I play, I can never really get on a good run. It feels like if I do go on a run, then I immediately go on like a bad run right after that. And I think it's really because like standard is so diversified right now. Like I've never really felt standard this diversified. I feel like every deck I run into is so vastly different from the next that, you know, it's so like rock paper scissors to the extreme that like it's so hard to like, you know, like let's say I make a super fast aggro deck, you know, like, and then it's not you know, out of the possibility that you run into control right away, and then like the next match you run into another early aggro deck, or like you know, then a mill deck, then you know, it's just everything is just so wildly different from the next thing that you see. It's hard to get a gauge and a grasp on what's going on, because then you build in your deck and, you know, prepare for like mono white, and then you don't see mono white because you're just running into all these weird control decks and stuff like with mill. I don't know, it's been weird. It's been a weird one, man, but standard's been tough to string together a handful of wins. I prefer that than the same three matchups for sure. I do too. I just think that it's a lot more challenging. Like I feel like I'm having a lot harder time putting something together, because normally I could be like, oh, I can just you know, prepare for, you know, X deck and make sure I'm able to answer that and then, you know, do my thing. But doing my thing is a lot harder now when you never know what the heck you're gonna run into. Feels swingy? Yeah, exactly. It feels very swingy. That's a good way to put it. Shuffler's trash. I think we can all agree on that sometimes. Yeah, I have to rotate between 4 decks to keep it fresh. That's fair. Yeah, I've been running into that same sort of situation. All right, guys. That's tomorrow's deck list. It's gonna be a fun one. I need to record that though as soon as this stream is over. But yeah, let's do some Landfall Dragons. I've been having really good success with this deck whenever I'm kind of going through a rut. It's harder to grind though. Exactly. Yeah, it's harder to get to the grind. Exactly. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's like, man, I can't get a good like rank going here because every deck I have is just so like I win some then lose some. I can go on a run and I feel great and I'm like, oh, this deck is fire, and then like the next 5 games I lose. It's like with the same deck. It's like, really, how'd that happen? I just won 5 in a row. Try Boros Burn Face. I don't think I can do that. I mean, I know it's a good deck, but it's not my style. I hate the burn decks. They're not really my style. Yeah, deck building can be rough right now. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling it. After a couple of wins, I log off and do something else. I feel like it's having an effect too on people's viewership right now too on YouTube. I feel like everyone's kind of like not doing as well these days on YouTube. And I don't know if it's because people are getting bored or stale. I don't know what's going on, but I like it though. I like the variety. I like seeing different things for sure. All right, we got a pretty big problem here, guys. You know what? I'm gonna bounce you. That might seem strange, but I want to slow them down a little bit here, and I'm going to sweep the board next turn, so I'd rather take out their two bigger threats. All right, let's drop this, and I don't know. The land? I guess it's the land. Feels pretty bad though. I was hoping to drop a land here, but that's fine. I got the star charts here to go digging out some more lands, hopefully. Also, throwing lands into the graveyard's not bad because I can always get them back with the what is it? The till? Ice till. Okay, so Chocobo, and they do a Bushwhack to go find the land. That's a good sign. Okay, hypothetically speaking, if I were to play the charts and I go to get a land for 2, I guess that's not awful. If it's green, yeah, let's do that. So let's start out with this. Take out the Bristly Bill. Go find a green land. We find it. Let's go blue, red. Okay, so I can do either one of these. Doesn't really matter which one I do. Okay. Ill-timed explosion ready to go again in case it gets a little crazy. Hi, how you doing, Swayze? I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking, man. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well also. Made platinum first season back in almost a year. Nice, dude. Congrats on that. It's harder to grind though. Yeah, actually now. I honestly love the standard personally. It feels healthy and diverse. Yeah, I'm with you, Phoenix. I agree with you on that. I'm definitely not complaining. I just think it's making for a little bit of a more difficult time to like do crazier things. Yeah, I hate that I have to do this, but this is a card that must be blown up. I cannot leave it unchecked. Just can't. Burn and mono blue decks should be forbidden. That's fair. Burn decks are cool. I give them, you know, they're very tough to beat unless you're playing life gain. They're very easy to beat. So that's kind of like their bad matchup. But they're not too scary. Okay, so what if we play this first? All right, cool. We've got that unlocked now. I feel a lot better about what's going on here. I do got to find another assault here, though, if we're going to have a chance. I hate that the Chocobo can play off the top of their deck for that reason right there. Good old Chocobo, man. Doing Chocobo stuff. All right, let's clear the fields. Yeah, GG's. Okay. Didn't ever get the dragon back assault down, but we controlled the board good enough that we packed them up. I stopped playing around the time Duskmourn dropped, and the metas felt super stale at the time. It feels much more fresh this time around. That's awesome, man. I'm glad a lot of you guys are having more fun with the diversity too, though. That's always nice. I hope it brings more people to the game. That's all I really care about. What about Spider-Man? I haven't even been looking at the set very much, but is it been looking good? Does Spider-Man look like it's going to be pretty crazy? Have you brewed with the Worldshire yet? Or the Worldsire? I haven't. I put together a Worldsire deck. It is very bad. It's like yeah, it's a Landfall deck. It's Worldsire, but it is so bad. I just haven't even gotten around to like really working on it yet. Like I got to do a lot more work to it. Do anything besides watch games of solitaire? Who do I work for? MTV Raps. Burn can be scary to play as they sometimes have to let their opponents nearly defeat them in order to go for the win. That's very true too. Yeah, they kind of push the envelope because they don't have much for defense. It's just all gas, no brakes. Easy dubs. Yeah, that was an easy one. That was an easy one. What a card, that explosion. Yeah, ill-timed explosion is so good because you can use it too if you don't even want to sweep the board. You know the infinite combo using only on commons and commons using only EOE cards? I do not know that infinite combo. No, Andrew, I do not. That'll be the first time of me hearing about that. All right, this seems all right. I don't have any blue, but that's fine. They aren't playtesting the sets at all. Made Mythic for the first time with Jeskai Artifacts. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Jeskai Artifacts is solid. I've been playing some Simulacrum as well. Every now and then I'll play it. Perfect. We got the counter spell. I started tinkering with weapons manufacturing a day before you dropped your video, and I can say I've refined it. It feels really good. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I want to revisit that one because I feel like I can do a lot more with that deck than I did. Because I've been seeing a lot of manufacturing decks popping up, and I feel like I could do better. Now I've seen a couple of them. The opponent not really doing a whole lot here, man. I can't really figure out a way to get double blue here, though, with the lands that I currently have, which is making this awkward. I seen that. It's the sacrifice combo with warp, right? Oh man, you guys gotta show me that, or shoot me like a way to go find that, or explain it to me at least. I guess it's this. All right, I do expect the opponent here to probably counter what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind getting rid of that. Early for the stream. What's up, Jason? Thanks for being here, man. Hello from Brazil. Shout out Brazil. How you doing, man? All right. Does it get countered? I'm just sending it. It does get countered. Okay, I think I know what this deck is. I've been seeing it a lot lately. I think this is a deck that runs like all 5 colors and it's pure control. I can pay the 3 for No More Lies. I guess that's worth throwing us down. But yeah, it's got that Mardu card that destroys any permanent, right? Yeah, there it is. Inevitable Defeat. Yeah, I've been seeing this. I've been seeing this deck everywhere, and I don't know who posted this deck or who made this deck, but it has been literally everywhere, and it is so hard to beat. This is like what I'm talking about. Like, we go against Landfall, and then we go through, then we play the most control deck you can possibly think of. It's so weird. So diverse. All right. I don't foresee anything being resolved here. I should probably add in a couple of those blue lands that allow me to resolve my spells regardless of counter spells. I should probably consider that. I'm going to save this land in case I draw into a Dragonback Assault. I can't believe I haven't found a sacrifice land, though. Okay. Does this resolve? Probably not. 3 steps ahead is my guess. Any guesses? 3 steps ahead. Yeah, this game feels like a throwaway. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's 2 of my assaults already down. There's only 1 more in the deck. And even if I resolve it, I have a feeling we're going to get hit with another inevitable defeat here, so I don't see this working out for us, unfortunately. I'm afraid to commit more Ice Till Explorers to the field because I just have a feeling the opponent's going to hit us with a sweeper. Just out of curiosity, how does this deck do with mana? Like, so they're running all of the Pain lands and Verges and some Surveil lands? Okay. All right, yeah, they've got this. I think I'm wasting my time here in this one. This one's like the rock paper scissors thing where I'm rocking their paper, you know. I can compete though if I add those blue lands in. Let me try something here real fast. Let me add in. I can counter land. Let's add in 2 of these and then maybe cut. So what do we need the most? Green, blue. Green and blue are the most important colors. That. I really don't want to lose any basics because the basics, we got so many sack lands. That's actually kind of tricky, but I do need that land though. I think it's really important. Otherwise we can't compete with that deck. All control, no win cons. No, they have a win con. That Zenith spell, or I don't know if it's called Zenith. The Jeskai spell you saw at the end there, I think that's their win con. They just play that a bunch of times. Oh, here we go. Here's the combo you're talking about. So turn 2. Yeah, maybe actually just copy your entire message into my notes, and that way I can actually like visually see it later and see what you're talking about. So turn 2, Umbral Color Zealot. Turn 3, Voidborn. Turn 4, warp in 2 Pegri Beckoners. Use the first trigger on the Volborn, the second on the other Pegri. Okay. And what does that do exactly? Once you go infinite, like what does it do? It just goes on forever and then you draw, or what? Pinnacle Star Cage and Weapons Manufacturing is the build around. Oh yeah, I have been seeing people playing Star Cage in that deck to eat up all their own tokens. That's actually really smart. Black artifacts that you sack the 2 black warp creatures over and over. Oh. You sack. Okay. It goes around the dragon and copying it. The Voidborn will come back and the Pegri triggers each other as long as you target the other one. Sack it, pings your opponent for 1. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, it's full control slow, but it works. No, it works very well. That 5-color control deck is very, very good. I ran into somebody playing it the other day. I ran into them. They were like number 200 on the ladder. You're glad they swapped your tag to frustrate you and scoop? Maybe. That's probably the win con. Yeah. I'm curious to know what deck that was you were just playing against. Oh, dude, you'll see it. I'm sure it's been on the ladder quite a bit against me. I've been seeing it a lot. Played the land destruction, was a fun thing. Weapons enchantment has been awesome. Dude, yeah, the new weapons enchantment is really good. Okay, so the opponent, I need red. I need to get a red source as soon as possible because they are playing mono red and I need to sweep the board or play Roaring Furnace. Deck basically is oops all counter spells, and once they have enough lands it's just Jeskai Revelations. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's sweep the board because I want these guys gone. I will drop the red land, and actually I'll keep the red. No, I'll drop the red. Yeah, that's fair. Infinite warp pings on damage. Gotcha. I like Smile at Death, but it's too slow. Is that the white enchantment card? I love that card, if that's the card you're talking about. The one that brings creatures back over and over. Zealot, free sacrifice outlet, void burn, 1 damage ping. I'm surprised standard mana base can support 5 colors. Yeah, me too. That's the other thing I find interesting about that deck is the fact that it's 5 colors and doesn't seem to ever have an issue. At least when I run into it. Wait a minute. How did that... Oh, I have... Okay. I'm so used to this card coming in on tapped. I forgot it can actually come in... or coming in tapped that I forgot it can come in on tapped. I actually just got confused by that, but I forgot if you have a mountain or a forest. I haven't played it in a teamer deck in a while, but that's kind of what it was built for. Okay, is that it? Cool. Cool. This is actually not going to be able to kill it unless I can draw a card. I guess. Let's do this, and then I can kill it. Okay, so we need another one of those, and I guess we'll take the Verge. 2 damage, right? Yep, 2 damage to my face. Okay, so we got not a lot of mana to work with here, but clearly some sort of priority stick is happening here. So maybe a burn spell? I don't know. All right, cool, it's gone. It's gone. Let's play you. And you. All right, just got to find the Dragonback Assault and we're going to be really good to go. I don't want to mill myself too much if I don't have to. Lightning Strike's fine. I don't have any way to gain life though. That's a big issue here. Oh gosh. Yeah, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. Where's my Dragonback Assault? All right, so counter spells are going to be really nice. I guess I take both counter spells to stop any sort of burn in the future here. I kind of need to draw more cards though. I have the ill-timed explosion though. So if I play ill-timed explosion, I still have enough mana to counter. I assume if this has some blue left though, let's see. Okay, we have some blue. Okay, so ill-timed explosion, Dragonback Assault, perfect. Okay, bunch of counter spells, Dragonback Assault, we should be good to go now. 3 counter spells. If they activate the creature land, I mean, I'm down to 1. That doesn't feel good. I don't think that's what's gonna happen here though. I think that's for when they run out of cards in hand. Cool. All right, that should be GG's. I've got 2 more counter spells ready to roll. Here we go. Just hold the counters. I got a lot of nope in my hand. Nope. That's a nope. That's a nope. All right, so we got 1 more island. Keep that in mind before we decide to play on the... Okay, good. So keep that in mind before we play the Fabled Passage here. Well, how much damage do we have there? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that lethal? I think it was. Yeah, it was. GG's. Good stuff. I thought we were cooked there early on. Whoa, cool deck. Yeah, I like the Dragonback Assault. I think it's really fun. Love a good Simic deck. Mine and Timmy go crazy. All right. Oh, your inner Timmy goes crazy. Gotcha. Been doing really well in best of 3 with mono green Ugin. Oh, really? That's cool. I haven't been playing Ugin in a little bit. That might be fun to go back and check out again. I like Landfall with the Ouroboros. Ooh, that'd be interesting. You know what? I'm really not super attached to the idea of this enchantment. Maybe we throw in like an Ouroboros instead. Nah, let's keep the enchantment. I mean, it can win the game on the spot. I use it in my mobilized deck. Power 2 or less. Zealot. What Was it around mirrored in 5 color was the first viable? Lethal, your toxic land destruction deck is fun. Dude, I love that land destruction deck. I try to play it whenever I get a chance, but it's not often that I'm not busy recording. It looked scary there for a minute. It did until I found the counter spells. The counter spells are so nice, especially late game when the dragons are on the field. The counter spells basically lock them out. They're good early game too, because you can obviously counter and they can't pay the 2 if it's early enough, but you know what? Should I actually crack the Fable first? Probably, right? We'll go get a green land. Land destruction, only thing more toxic than counters. Yeah, that's true. At least with the land destruction decks that are out right now, you kind of have to rely on some big artifacts and enchantments for them to actually work. So they're pretty fair. There's nothing that's like too crazy easy to pull off, you know? It's pretty difficult to pull off. J sleeves are kind of cool. But yes, I agree. It's very toxic. I think discarding is like the worst thing that someone can do. Vivi just kills it. They scry their Esper. Is the counter spell hold here smart, or should I just... I should probably hit the stock up, right? Gonna need this land and gonna need to resolve that. So perfect. All right. Vivi's ridiculous. Yes, it is. Discard is still pretty toxic. Yeah, discard is very toxic. I hate having my hand just relentlessly attacked. Yes, Hopeless Nightmare was a problem. I'm with you on that. Very glad that that's gone. There is a land in the graveyard. Maybe I try to resolve the... Maybe this is just Esper self-bounce, but it doesn't feel like it. These lands are kind of strange to see. But I think I try to resolve this. I don't know if it resolves though. Anything changed or basically the same? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Oh, random question. When I stopped engaging as much MTG content, writing a thesis, you had recently gone from full-time job, reduced hours to focus on YouTube. What's the most recent word on that? Oh yeah, yeah. So I am full-time content creation now. It's all I do now, which is quite literally the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my life. Being able to work from home, and I've been able to take my kids to and from school now. It's kind of my job now, so that's really fun. I used to get home well after my kids got home, and now I get to pick them up and ask how their day is, which is awesome because my little guy started kindergarten this year. So no, it's been an absolute blessing. Really, it has. It's been the greatest blessing of my life. It took some adjusting though, for sure. There are still plenty of answers to the cauldron. Yeah, I like the Star Cage. It's a really nice answer. All right, here's the thing. I really want to play this, but if I play it, it feels like they're just going to hit us with like a get lost. Yeah, like a get lost, and I'm cooked. So I need to make sure I have this ready to go in order to answer that problem. This is going to be tricky though, guys. I'm going to be real with you. It's going to be tricky. If I can get them to use another get lost here, that might be pretty good for us. Yo, just watched your copy Zenith deck video. Love the off meta stuff you do. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That one was really fun. I love trying to get that perfect curve, man. If you can curve into 3 Zeniths, I'm sorry, 2 Zeniths on turn 3, it's pretty ridiculous. But I feel like the lands were the problem in that video. I feel like I could go back and review that with 22 lands. I think I'd have a better shot at, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like invest this into playing this, so I'm gonna have to just keep playing these lands as is for now. I may get countered here, but I don't really care. Okay, more card draw from me. That's good. In a game against a control player, having card draw outdraw them is kind of a big deal. I can't wait to show you my Dawnshire Mill for 100 damage one shot next week, Swayze. Oh, I can't wait either. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. Phoenix, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. $10 from Phoenix in the chat. Says belated congratulations on full-time YouTube. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that very, very much. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to do that though, but appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's awesome. No, but thank you. Honestly, thank you. It's things like that, like truly that, I know people say keep the lights on, but it does. It keeps the lights on. It keeps things running around here. So I really, really appreciate that. All right, guys. They left themselves susceptible here to the Dragonback Assault. Let's go. They try to mill out half my deck. I think not. I think not. In fact, I'm going to draw 2 more cards here. Gosh, the sound problems with this and then the sound problems with the plot deck we did yesterday. It's just crazy that there's so many audio bugs. Ugh, they lost. Poor guy. Poor fella. You got out countered and you're the control deck. I mean, to be fair though, this isn't over yet. I have to get through another turn here, but I think if I can draw with this, I need nothing but blue here. I need a lot of blue lands so I can counter. Decline. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Should I just bank on these drawing me into some potential hits? Maybe. Shoot. Okay, so we know the opponent's probably going to sweep the board and mill half of our deck again. I really need these to hit me a counter spell. I only have 4 though, so the likelihood of that is pretty slim. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Click with the $5 in super chat. Thank you so much, Click. I appreciate that. Thank you. No message though. Well, I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, you are amazing, man. I really thank you for that. Okay, so they're going Deadly Cover Up. What are they gonna exile from my grave here? I don't really know. Are they gonna take my counter spell? That'd be kind of funny. They do. Okay, they take the counter spell. All right, well, I mean, I do still have the Fable, and I mean, I can't stop them now if they end up blowing up the Dragonback Assault, which is a little bit of a bummer. This game is so weird. I'm trying to like lock in here and think, but this is a tough one. Dude, the audio bug is killing me right now. Okay, so we know there's no way they're going to be able to answer both enchantments unless they get double get lost, right? There's no card that says destroy all enchantments, right? So I think trying to resolve this is actually like literally worth everything here. So all right, they scoop it up. I was gonna say, make this not countered up, not being able to get countered, throw it down and then hit a land. That's gonna double the landfall triggers. Beautiful, dude. I think we played that pretty well. You earned it, Swayze. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. That's kind of you to say. I don't know about earned it, but I just try my hardest. I'd love to see a competitive Mythic discard deck. I do want to play some discard soon. I think I want to play. I think I want to play some discard where I play the discard and then I steal their cards with that demon that taps sideways and then also the tiny bones. I haven't played that yet. I got laid off, so I'm a full-time Magic player too. Well, I mean, I'm glad you can make light of that. I'm sorry that happened to you though. That's unfortunate, man. I'm glad Swayze finally saw the value in the Hall Creeper. Dude, Hall Creeper is nuts, Wample. I should have been playing Hall Creeper in like every deck. I love that card now. I love how it's basically a turn 2 anything you want it to be the next turn. It's just so good. I can't wait to show you my Don shot. Oh yeah, you already showed me. You told me that. Low land counts. Yeah, trying out the low land counts with the hand smoother is actually not a bad idea. I tried playing mono white and I saw a lot of people running like 20, 21 lands, and I tried it and I still got flooded, which was crazy. Let's be honest with ourselves. Cauldron is a card never meant for a 3-year rotation. Is a card that was competitive to be broken in the meta one day finally happened. Teamer Landfall? Yeah. Teamer Landfall is what we're playing right now. GG's. Cease and desist? Yeah, cease and desist. That's true. That does blow up all enchantments. That would have been pretty bad. I don't think they were running that though in the Esper build. I feel like I haven't seen that too much. There are just certain we broke cards that we have to become an MTG history. Walking Ballista Leyline and Resources Cauldron is joining that. Yeah, Cauldron is really nasty. I don't know if it's that broken though. I mean, it's really good, but I don't know if it's like that broken. Veteran Ice Climber with it can be broken. Hall Creeper with Warp is just fun jank. Dude, I didn't even think about with the Warp mechanic. Holy cow. That's such a cool idea. Hall Creeper with Warp mechanic. Okay, that's next on the list, actually. Hold on. Hall Creeper Warp. That's pretty sick. All right, so the reason why I run these Promising Veins, by the way, guys, is that they can be tapped for colorless mana in case you ever want to like hold like a counter spell here. You can, and if they don't play anything, I can then crack it for land, which is really cool. Another control deck. What is going on, dude? These control decks, man. What's up, goat? What's going on, Frosty? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You're not allowed though. We've already got a Dragonback Assault, right? So this, I don't know. I guess it's this. I guess it's that. Do you think there's any chance there will be a change in the hand smoother in general, slight rigging of the game? I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're pretty dead set on that. You should try a devastating onslaught with the Railway Brawler. It's pretty fun. I haven't played Railway Brawler in a minute. It might be worth checking out. Shoot, I can't do this for its kicker cost, huh? I don't see this being a card that I'm not just going to draw cards with, so let's just use it. Can't wait to see that deck. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's a great idea, by the way. Thank you. Let me go ahead and copy paste the onslaught with the Railway Brawler, like you said. I want to check that one out too, maybe. I'm always open to new ideas, guys. Ideas are hard to come by. All right, I got countered last turn. I don't expect to get countered again here, but that's pretty wishful thinking. We'll see. If this resolves, I'm good to go. Come on, let it resolve. I guess there's always get lost though. 3 steps ahead. You're kidding me. All right, well, I guess we don't have to worry too much about counters with the the Dragonback Assault, maybe. I don't know. Exalted Sunborn on turn 3? Yeah, right? That's insane. That's what I'm saying. Gosh, there's still another No More Lies in their hand. That's gonna feel so bad, dude. All right, I guess we just test the waters with the consults first. Oh, that's fine. They draw a card, they gain some life. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and they get a treasure too. That's nice. Bummer. Well, the mana is not an issue anymore for them for counter spells. I thought for sure they were going to be tapped out, but the treasure and the land both say otherwise. Okay. I mean, I still I still can't trust that this is gonna get resolved here, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, they let it hit the field. That's cool. That is cool. Let's go grab another basic here, and then we can play this again from the grave. Let's go blue. Okay. I have to try next turn. I'd really like to have that land that allows me to play things without being countered, but you know what? I have to try, so next turn, it's probably assault time. Okay, target opponent sacrifice the creature of their choice, gains life equal to that toughness. Okay, sure. Sure. That works for me. Man, I'm going for it. I have to. I'm waiting too long here. I have to go for it. I've already seen 2 counter spells. I thought I saw 3, but you're kidding me, man. You're kidding me. All right, wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need all the help I can get here. All the help I can get here. I just needed my counter spell, but I never found it. Okay, are we just dead here? Yes, we are. We are just dead here. What is that? Our second or third control deck in a row? I mean, I think we played 3 control decks in total today, but we beat one of them. We just had the counter spells, but dude, 3 out of the 4 games are against control. That's unfortunate. We got to play Landfall once. Big chill. Got some dinner. Nice. On the stair climber again. Getting some workouts in. This is my go-to workout watch. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad we can give you something to watch while you work out. I know that's always nice to have something to put on and you know, get active. Post-workout chill stream for me. Control sleepy face. If it's Azorius, Hall Creeper, Sunborn, Mirror Room, Ghostly Dancer. We'll copy that. Hall Creeper, Sunborn, Mirror Room, and Ghostly Dancer. That's not a bad idea, actually. Man, you guys are just full of pretty sweet ideas today, huh? I like it. Keep them coming. To me, the most underrated card in EOE is the Speed Ship. If you get a lander for 3 mana and you get 2 ramp, 3/3 flyer trampler. The Speed Ship, or the Seed Ship, is the one that finds the other legendary creatures, right? I'll screenshot the deck and send it in Discord. What to find online. If it's something worth visiting and modifying, you see fit. Okay, thank you, Blob. Yeah, definitely do that. One idea I have is I don't think I have the collection to pull off is the Moonlit Meditation White Aura Sight to turn tokens into removal. That's funny that you brought that up. Tomorrow's video is going to be all about the Moonlit Meditation. We're actually going to be doing some pretty ridiculous things with that card. I have a feeling this deck's going to be very, very good. True, but with the lander, it's 2 land ramp on turn 3. It's really fast. Would love to know what you think of this, of my list too. Rocking the mono black list right now, but it's pretty unique. Yeah, if you guys ever want to send your lists into the Discord, I'm always keeping an eye on that and kind of scrolling through. And if I see something that catches my eye, you know. Yo, Swayze, I'm new to Magic and the Gathering. Started playing Entity Arena last week. After watching you recently, I've learned a lot, and it helped me get a blue-white control deck to platinum. You're already in platinum? Let's go. And you started last week? That's crazy. Congrats to that. CGB laughing in full control. All right. This hand is keepable because I do have this if I can't find land. I hope I don't have to resort to that, but I do have it. I do have it. Again, guys, just want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I love that the streams have been doing so well and everyone's been showing up, man. It makes me very happy. I appreciate you all for just chilling with me today. All right, another what looks like control deck. And there's no way, right? I really hope not. All right, well, we got all of our basic green lands out too, which is really bad for the Ice Till Explorer. The Balloon Man plus warp creatures, that's also a great idea. But the Balloon Man's, it'll create those warp creatures. I think I tried this actually. I actually did try that. The creatures, they sacrifice themselves on the end step, and they're 1/1s, I believe. The brew ideas in the chat is a testament to a variety in standard. Very true. Very, very true. Can I send you the manufacturing deck list? Just want to hear your initial thoughts since you inspired it. Yeah, again, send them on Discord. I'm in the Discord, so you can just whisper it to me if you want instead of just sending it to the MTG chat. I don't know if you care, but it's an easier way for me to see it personally. I took Jeskai Control and Best of 3 to Mythic this month. It took me half time than Best of 1 usually does. Yeah, Best of 3 is pretty sweet, I can't lie. I've been exploring that myself a little bit lately, and it's been nice. All right, looks like a counterspell. Looks like non-stop control. Literally 4 out of the 5 matches of control, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5 matches, all control. Nice. Can this resolve? Probably not. Probably not. Resolve. What is that? What does resolve mean? Oh, nice. They didn't have double blue, so that lands. Beautiful. Yeah, it is just strictly control. I took Jeskai Control. Yeah, we just read that. Nice, Michael. No, it's two red, 1 green spacecraft. Oh, okay. You're talking about a different one. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Okay. Another mill deck. They're all mill decks. Okay, so they just mill out a counterspell. That's all I'm looking for right now is counterspells. Those are going to be the best thing for these matchups. Where's my red lands? Okay, I might be full tilt at this point, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty tilted right now. Okay, I guess we get another basic green source. No red lands. Haven't seen a single red land this entire game. I mean, even if I bounce this, they're just going to replay it for 2, and then they can pay the 2 mana for... Brother. Good news, no maximum hand size, I guess. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done. I have the counter spells. I have them. And it's just like I can't seem to find an opening to play them because I'm getting extremely unlucky with the getting so unlucky with the mana and stuff like that. Okay, so I mean, there's only one thing I can do here. We got to bounce this. End the turn. They're going to replay it. They're going to pay the 2 for this. I'm going to have to do it again. And then I just got to pray they don't have another... I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Because then now they might play this and run into the counterspell. And I can hold the other one open with the Dragonback Assault tokens. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. That was pretty greedy on their part to go for that. And they missed a land drop again. Okay, them missing land drops, though. Gotta be pretty happy about that. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. This is good. Let's do this one. And I think I win. Okay. Whew. Stressing me out, game. You're stressing me out. All right, we counter it because it's an auto win if we don't. They pay. Perfect. Okay, then we bounce it. Good stuff. Okay. Here we go. We play this first. Let's just make sure we do the math on all this stuff right before I do this. So if I play that first and then bounce. Yeah, there's plenty of mana to do all that. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's crack this. Do I have any more basics actually even in the deck? I don't even know at this point. Red, right? Yeah, and blue. Okay, we'll take blue. Okay. 15 damage. Pretty close. But no cigar. And then we bounce this. We counter it again and we win the game. Holy smokes, man. This game is triggering. Can I just get a matchup that's not control? That's all I ask. All I ask. It's not that much to ask, is it? Okay. W, yes, very much W. Send the River Churn Monument back and counter it if you don't have an artifact mate. Yeah, the problem is they can pay. I was worried that they. So where they. Okay, they actually had me beat until they played this. This cost them the entire game because if they would have just played the Monument again right after I bounced it, they could have paid to have it resolve and I would have been in a much worse position. But they went to go look for lands instead, which cost them the game, in my opinion. And now they're gonna rope me out. They're gonna rope me out. Ice Tail was lethal? Oh, you're right. I didn't even... Wait, was it? Oh, yeah. Ice Tail would have got me back more lands from the... Yeah, you're right. I had lethal there. You're absolutely right. My bad. I was so focused on countering their counter spells. I wasn't even thinking about how I could finish the game out. But you are right. Can't believe they're going to rope me out now, too. That's crazy. Good call on the Ice Tail, though. I should have seen that. Mill's been a problem since Ravnica. I don't mind Mill. I really don't. What I didn't like about that game is it felt like I didn't see a red land until like I went through half of, if not more than half my deck, and then because I was digging so hard for a red land, I couldn't like take the time to leave mana open for counter spells when I needed them, and it was just triggering that sort of nonsense was happening. But that's just luck for you, bad luck, and it'll get you hot sometimes. Look up Glimpse the Unthinkable for our 2 mana for mill 10. Glimpse the Unthinkable, 2 mana, mill 10. Yeah, got it. Sent to the list. Let me know. Okay. I still can't believe people have the nerve to rope you out when they lose games. It's crazy. Especially when, like, I don't know. Never mind. It's fine. Imagine roping someone after countering you when they themselves are a control deck. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. You said it, not me. They needed 3 blue lands because 1 to cast and 2 for the exhaust. Yeah, that's oh, for the monument trigger. Okay, I thought the monument trigger was just colorless mana, but if that's the case. Okay, I mean, counters and bounce spells, that's good early game interaction with going second. Seems fine. All right, looks like it's gonna be what is it, Dakota? Ah, I see. It's not Kona. It's Synthesizer. These are going to be crushing if we can time them right. If I can time the counters right here, this could be crushing. Matchup-wise, though, Synthesizer's a tough one. I don't have any artifact removal, so going to be a tough matchup for us, I think. I really could use, like, I don't know, a drawing effect. Okay, well, I really could use them to start trying to commit some stuff here so I can counter, but it's just little things that I don't care about. Then stock up comes down. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the timing of these things is so bad because now I got to use the stock up to find more mana, and then they're gonna play their synthesizer. It's just like such bad luck. Bad timing all around. We do need lands though. Do I have a dragon back? I do. Okay, so green and blue. Yeah, let's just take both of these. All right, the good news is I can send the synthesizer back with the flood maw. That's not a huge deal, but they're getting so much mana at this point. They're gonna be able to pay the 2. Yeah, I think that's got to go. Yeah, see, they, even if I had the counter, they could just pay for that. I think we lose this one. I don't think there's any way we keep up with this. Maybe if I had ramped early enough, like if I had gotten my glimpse really early and then gotten to the Dragonback Assault fast enough, but I just didn't get there quick enough. So take too much time, they out ramp you or out mana you, and then it's GG's, man. Sometimes the exhales are incredible and sometimes they're not very good. There's nothing in the graveyard to play for the ice till, so we leave mana open. And we try to counter. We try to counter. Oy. I just kicked my desk. Hopefully I didn't just reset anything. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it makes sense because they want that down before they play their second synthesizer here, so... to counter that. Do I have to counter that? I have to get these in the graveyard. Like, that's my #1 priority, is getting those into the graveyard. So I think I just bounced this. I mean, it's a card. It is a card, but if I play it, like, let's say I play the Assault here. 3, pay 2, pay 2. I mean, I don't know, guys. I have no idea what I should do here. I guess if they get one of these down, it's not... I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right answer is here. If I go Dragonback Assault, they for sure resolve a synthesizer here. But if I leave it in my hand, I have to commit 2 of these because I don't have any dragons on the field. Because they pay the 3, then they have the 2 left over to pay for this. So I'm going to have to go double counter spell here. Looks like they're kind of scared here. Okay. They're going to get 1 token out of it, I guess. That's not the end of the world, though. Yeah, that's fine. I needed a land. I needed a land there. Nothing in the graveyard, making Ice Till pretty much irrelevant right now. I don't think I can win, guys. I think it's inevitable here. I think it's just a slow burn, but it's pretty inevitable that we're gonna lose this one. I'll give it one more turn here. We'll see what happens. They sack that, they get another one that I can't even interact with, so there's all 4 of the simulacrums ready to go. And here comes the fire. Yeah, here's fire amulet. Nice. It is what it is. It is what it is. Tough matchup. Tough matchup. Guy's Blessing is a way to upset the mill players. Is that the one that puts cards back in your deck? I can't remember what Guy's Blessing is. Let me see. Let me see what the Blessing card is that you're talking about. The Guy's Blessing. Not collected, all colors. Is this not standard legal, maybe? Yeah, I think that's probably why I can't remember the card. I know the name though. I found out today green has tons of uncommon creatures that destroy artifacts on enter. Was thinking of making a budget anti-synthesizer deck for a fun cause. I hate that deck so much. Synthesizer is really cool. I like the synthesizer, I really do. I just, that sort of deck list is really hard to beat because once those like let's say you deal with the synthesizers, then you got to deal with the repurposing bays, or yeah, is that what they are? The bays to go get more. It's just, it's impossible to deal with all of those threats, man. It's too much. The game should add a patch where if they're on response for 2 minutes, it's an auto concede. Yeah, that would be nice. How do you report players for roping? Dude, to report players for roping, I think it's pretty complicated. I think you got to actually go to their site. They do for the Power Dragon. Said video about roping. It's not worth filling out a report. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard it's like pretty lengthy to get a report in. You report about 5 a day. That you're doing the Lord's work. What's going on? How you doing? Hey, kid, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. I wonder if they would auto ban them if 50 plus people reported them the same day. I don't know about that. Is there a good best of 1 mill deck right now? Most I see are best of 3. Best of 1 mill deck. I mean, you've seen me run into like 3 of them today, haven't you? Like they're pretty good. I don't think there's an issue running mill and best of 1 at all, because I think you just got to go hard control and then run that Demir sweeper and you're good to go. All right, I go first. This is a pretty scary keep. I do have the ability to maybe hit a stock up, but I got to get to a 3rd land drop, which I don't trust the game to give me. Man, do I dare send it away? I don't think I can. I'm missing 1 good Planeswalker in Standard, to be honest. You're saying that made me realize I wasn't subbed. Thought I was. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate the sub. What are we playing tonight? Right now, we're playing Landfall. Teamer Landfall deck. But I might be switching it up to Mardu best of 3. Swayze, Felidon's Kane. Okay, that's definitely got to get countered. I don't have any other answers for that other than counter spells. Ah, shoot. All right, at least I got another exhale if it's not a land. Perfect. That should shut him down, right? GG's? All right, cool. I was gonna say those are their 2 most important cards, and we just countered them right away. So I guess that's good. Good thing I kept that hand. Good thing I kept that hand. Elixir from Final Fantasy is also a good colorless anti-mill deck. Yeah, that's the one I thought. Okay, so that's the one that shuffles your whole graveyard back into your deck. I'm a synthesizer player as well. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with synthesizer. I think it's just, once it gets rolling, it's really hard to stop. What's up, Swayze? We playing? Oh yeah, we already answered that. You saying that made me realize I'm missing some good Planeswalkers. Where I love slots videos, so funny. Makes these videos very enjoyable. We win this, trust. I think I'm here. This has changed. The YouTube name sucks. I am Brandon. Sorry, Swayze man. Don't even worry about that. It's gonna be hard to remember that, so I hope you don't mind me calling you Hugh. I know it's you, Brandon. I know who you are. I'm gonna say it a lot, and I'm gonna forget, I'm sure. If you run a life gain mono white deck and Screaming Nemesis comes out, gets his hit effect off, how do you counter that? Or is it just good game I play? Yeah, it's pretty much good game. That's something that you can't really erase off the field. That effect is permanent, so you're pretty much cooked. We save Wednesdays for Swayze and Fridays. Kane shuffles your UI back into the library. Kane shuffles... Oh, your graveyard back in the library. I was like, wait, what's GI? Okay, gotcha. They take my removal spell, which is unfortunate. That's what I was going to use for the Deep Cavern Bat, but... Okay, so... We do have red. Let's go get green. I like Nutrient Block in the base synthesizer deck. Do you play Historic anytime? I don't play any Historic, no. I do play Historic Brawl sometimes. No worries, dude. Say how it comes. Oh, your name. Sorry, I was lost on what you meant by that. My bad. No, he does really play Historic. Yeah, I don't really play any Historic, unfortunately. All right, stock up time. Yes. Demir, of course. It's mid-range though, so hopefully we don't see like every spell as a counter. Okay, so we need blue. Probably should have a counter spell of my own, but this deck is about like, I don't know. Yeah, counter spell seems fine. I have another stock up here. Maybe I should get an ill-timed explosion. No, because we're trying to work our way into the Dragonback Assault to sweep the board. That should be more than enough. Because even like an Enduring Curiosity, which I'm hoping to counter, it's still 3 toughness, so we should be able to sweep it with the Dragonback Assault. Okay, yeah, I definitely expect an Enduring Curiosity here. I really hope not, but that's what I'm expecting. Ah, no Curiosity. Good stuff. Kaito. Oh, I was going to say, Kaito is pretty much impossible to counter, so that'd be pretty bad. All right, the big problem I'm gonna have here, guys, is resolving the Dragonback Assault. But I think what's gonna end up happening here, if I'm gonna make a wild guess at how this is gonna go down, the opponent's going to try to flash in the Enduring Curiosity on this play right here. I'm going to counter it. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I sweep the field, and then they probably scoop. That's probably how this is gonna go this next turn. I'm just calling my shot here. I'm calling my shot. Enduring Curiosity? No. Hello? That's weird. Okay. Well, that's kind of sucks because I really needed them to tap out. Now I don't think this is resolving. I don't think it's resolving, guys. Dang. Dang. I don't think it's resolving. Or maybe it resolves and then they flash in the Enduring Curiosity to finish off the game here after I sweep the board. I don't know. Either way, they played this really well. I thought for sure the Curiosity was coming down. Oh, that's even worse. Nice. That's even worse, but nice. I mean, good on him. That's pretty good. Dang. How was that not a Curiosity on 4, man? That's usually always the case. That's okay, though. That's okay. That would have been so cool if I called my shot, too. Where can I see the deck list for this? Here, I'll show it to you real fast before we actually switch to best of 3, which I'm pretty excited to try out. Here's the deck list in its full here. Blob, thank you so much, man. That's really kind of you to say. Swayze, I commented in the video, have you seen the tale of Tamio where a Water Crystal, Coveted Falcon, one-shot, mill hole deck combo? I sent you a deck list a bit ago. Where did you send me the list at, if you don't mind me asking? I'll take a look at it. I'll definitely take a look at it. What's up, Swayze and my fellow mobsters? What's going on, Shane? How you doing? Hello there. Been at dinner with the folks from work. What are we doing tonight? Hey, what's going on, Firewater? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. We just got done playing some Landfall with the Dragonback Assault. I think overall pretty even, 50-50. But I'm gonna go switch to best of 3 for a few and see how that goes for us. We're gonna play the deck list that, you know, we left. I think we were 5-0 last time we played this, so I hope I don't tarnish that. I'm sure I will, but yeah, I'm praying I don't tarnish that. Wins, let me know where you sent that. I want to take a look at that if you don't mind. Best of 3 is the way. Holy smokes, a 1-land hand. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a 3-4 card combo. Doesn't seem viable in Pioneer. You can do it with 2, and it's too bad. Really took me to numbered Mythic for the first time. Let's go. But you're saying the combo is not viable though? I can't stand best of 3. Something about playing the same dude, same deck up to 3 times in a row is blah. I get you. I totally understand that. It does though make it a little easier because you can kind of like prepare for like bad matchups potentially. All right, so we're up against Vivi. That's not cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do against Vivi. I may want to add in the Star Cage on the next match. All right, just keep on answering the threats as we see them here. It's gonna be nice. Yep, you see that, right? It's Mardu, baby. Been interested in best of 3 lately, wondering if I'll enjoy it more than best of 1. Need to learn how to build a deck that doesn't die the lack of hand smoothing though. That's fair. I do think, in my personal opinion, I think if you're like an actual, like if you're a good player that can like see a situation and adjust on the fly, best of 3 is the way to go, because you got a much higher percentage to win the game if you can like adjust during the sideboard process. What do we got in the yard so far? No Vivi, right? All right, I was hoping to just play my Atali's favor here pretty soon, but looks like I'm gonna have to keep on answering these creatures, because without a creature, and let's say they get a cauldron down, they don't have anything to put counters on, and we'll be all right. But all right, we can finally start pumping some damage out here. Went back to work this week after a month of bereavement. I'm glad that you're, working again, Firewater. That's great, man. Yes, best of 3 is real magic. Yeah, it's just not. Best of 3 is real magic, but it's just not. It's not like that. Like our person mentioned in the chat. It's not enjoyable to watch, really, as far as best of 1 goes. Best of 1, you just get a little bit more variety and stuff like that. If I get hit with like a torch here, that's going to be so sad. I guess it could be the Flood Maw too. I didn't even think about that. Yep. I mean, that's fine though. I still get to bounce back my breaker, so I guess overall not terrible. Man, 10 cards in the graveyard, staring down a Tursa is pretty scary. Let's see what happens. Oh, they get a land. Perfect. That'll work for me. That'll work for me. Dang it. Another creature means that I don't get to target the Tursa here. There's the cauldron. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see which creature we get to steal from them. Not steal, but kill. Actually, I don't mind that. Getting to attack twice is pretty bad. Pixie and a trajectory. I mean, both are pretty good, but I kind of need the trajectory, I think. So let's see. Both are good cards, though. I think we keep them both on top. All right, so they exile a card from the graveyard. There's no Vivi yet, though. That's the most important thing right now, is that there's no Vivi. And then the more creatures they take from the graveyard here with the Soul Cauldron is less of a chance for them to hit a creature or something like that to return to the field here on Tursa. Perfect, another land. All right, we got pretty lucky on that Tursa hitting land twice. Pretty lucky. Okay, so let's gain 4 life and then just hit this with this. Let's make sure we do this right though. So just 2 of any color. Okay, so we gain the 4. Hit the Tursa. Nice. Get in for 4 and then hit him for another 2 because of the Dragon Storm and do a little surveilling. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot to close here. Pretty good spot to close out here. And we went second too, which is good. So if we, you know, if we win this one, that's not bad at all. Oh yeah, we knew the Pixie was on top, right? I mean, Pixie wins me the game, right? Because I could just, yeah, 4 life, drop this, play another Pixie, play it again. Pixie, drop, drop, drop. Yep. Pixie's a win con. Pixie is a win con. So even if they sweep the field here, we're looking good. There was a dude who ran the numbers and published an article. Rule of thumb to remember, 19.6 plus 1.9 average CMC is how many lands you should run. You'll mostly go for 24. Converted mana cost 19.6 plus 1.9 average. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so that's why they probably suggest to go 24 naturally. All right, so let's see. So we have a cauldron and we have a graveyard we got to worry about. So I think adding in, let's take out you. Let's add in all of these to hit their graveyard, and then this eats up their this eats up the potential cauldron, which is nice. Maybe we get rid of all these. Seems fine. Let's try it. Let's try it, man. Back up to 200 viewers. Hey, let's go. Shout out to you guys for being here, man. 200 viewers is no joke, man. Seriously, thank you for being here. I commented it on your looking at viewer standard decks. It needs a little tuning. Gotcha. It was on your looking for viewer standard decks. It was on your looking at viewer standard decks. Oh, are you saying that was like in the comment section? Is that where it was? Brandon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, man. I appreciate that. Guys, show some love to Brandon for the 5 gifted. Brother, I really appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a good card on top. Dude, thank you, man. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Make sure to tap that thumbs up. Thank you, Atlantis. Swayze, want to try my mill combo on stream? Maybe on the trying viewer deck days. Do I pay life? No, let's do this and then take out the fear of missing out for now. Seems fine. Okay, I hope they fill up their graveyard a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. They're filling up their graveyard. Okay, nothing crazy in the yard. Enters tapped, and then I think we just take that out with this. Dude, we are beating up on Vivi, man. I hope we can win this 2-0. That'd be really nice. It's a party. Yes, it's a party. Let's go. I'm taking my homunculus mill deck to Mythic. Dude, homunculus is awesome. All right, I think it's time. I think we kind of have to, because I really can't have the cauldron out there, man. Not a card I can have on the field ever. I know I don't take the memory, it's an enchantment, but still worth playing this. This is literally why I'm running the Star Cages, for this reason. Okay, hopefully they play a small creature like this again, so I can play this and this. Perfect. But if they draw cards, that is going to get bigger because of the memory. Also, if they discard, that'd be pretty bad too. I guess if I get a land, I can play this and this, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Nice. Discard 2 and draw 2, which is going to get this thing massive. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, but they pumped that one. Okay. This is tough. This is not ideal. What if I flash this into exile from the graveyard, blocking the Mako? I guess that'd be pretty good, but there's a chance that they... Here's an idea. What am I saying? Here's an idea. I don't know why I didn't see this. I do not know why I almost didn't see that. That would have been so silly. Where was my head at? Where was my head at? Okay. Exiling the graveyard seems pretty good right about now. Kind of dismantling them with the graveyard hate here, I think. Discard 2. Nice. In a land. Perfect. All right. Yeah, let's just eat up this graveyard real fast. Call it a day, I think. I'm pretty sure they might concede here after that, because that'll take away their harmony. They can play their harmony now, though. Nice. Very nice. That thing just got massive, too. That's actually a really big problem. Man, I keep forgetting about this card. It's so broken. All right, let's do it. And the reason I'm doing this right now is because I don't want this to get 2 attack steps next turn. No double attacks for them. Ay, ay, ay. And here we go again. Here we go again. Okay. This is a 3-drop, so Star Cage wouldn't get it, unfortunately. And this flies, which is another issue, but I do have this to take it out. So I guess getting this in, blowing this up, create some 1/1s. I can block the fear of missing out pretty easily. But then I've kind of run out of juice unless I can find my enchantment or my discover cards. That memory card is, yeah, putting on counters is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And now that's out of reach of my nowhere to run. That's crazy, man. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I've got to get creative then with nowhere to run. I don't know, but no, I can't. I was going to say, if I play it on their turn, then this won't trigger, so. Here we go. That's a great card. I just cannot believe I'm not going to be able to hit this because this just grew it in power. It's disgusting. All right, so this is basically a waste of a nowhere to run, but I do need to trigger the Zenith here, so it is what it is. Man, we did such a good job, too, of controlling the situation for so long. But now, they are now, in my opinion, taking the lead on us because they had 0 cards in hand. Literally this pumping up this, allowing them to hit the harmonized, hitting the harmonized Winter Night stories. That's what got us here. Wait, what the heck did they just do? Ah, they killed their own scholar. I'll take it. I'll take it. Killing your own scholar is diabolical. But if this gets to 4 and can attack twice, I'm cooked. Why are they looking at their graveyard? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me, man. All right, so now it's gonna hit for well over lethal, which means I have to block. And if I block, I have nothing to attach this to and we lose. I cannot believe this deck was able to rebuild after I dismantled it like that. Brother, this is crazy. There's nothing I can do either. I guess there is. If I get a Star Cage, that's my only hope here. Star Cage would be a really, really sick top deck here. Yeah, I'm not that lucky, I didn't think. Okay. Wow. I thought we had that one in the bag, guys. I really did. Got a little cocky there. I need more card draw. I need to get some cards going. Yeah, that doesn't help me much. Yeah, I think we still stick to what we got here. Other than the extra card draw, maybe. Aggro everywhere. Dude, I'd take that over the control decks, though, that we were running into earlier. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, by the way, Brendan, did you say anything here? And an error got one. Oh, error got one. I see what you're saying. Thanks again, Brendan. I really appreciate you, brother. Can Silent Hall Creeper copy a warped in creature? Yeah, that's what we were actually just talking about. We were talking about that earlier in the stream. Such a cool idea. Okay, well, I go first with a scary, scary hand. Oh man, guys, this is like one of those hands where it's either going to be absolute gasoline or if I miss a land drop, the game's over. That's how that goes. Okay, I can work with that. That's better. I still got a Thunder of Unity. That's good. Hopefully I can bounce it a few times. This is why I run enchantment and artifact removal in every deck, and the enchantment artifacts are super powerful these last few sets. Yeah, very true. Very true. So Lesney ramp with one of the consoles, and life gain seems like the best option. You play Planeswalker in late and enjoy it. I don't mind the aggro era, better than the 1 hour games for control stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna save this for this. Hopefully I can just know where to run something here. Man, I'm so scared now because I definitely feel like I definitely feel like I deserved that 2-0. I feel like I deserved it. Oh man, they've already got that down. Nice. That's huge. That's so huge. The third land drop was clutch. Huge. Okay, cool. But I need to be able to deal with that, and the only way I can is with the Star Cage. And a Mako. Oh boy, here we go. They've got everything they could ever want on board already. Fun. Okay, take you out. Bounce you right back to my hand here, and let's think about drawing some more cards. All right, hopefully they don't have like a ton of like creatures that discard and draw, but I'm sure that's all they have. All right, that's pretty good. That's kind of a turn do nothing, which gives me another Thunder of Unity pretty uncontested right now. I like that. Scary, man. I'm the opposite. Last BNR is the reason I quit Pioneer and joined Standard. I just can't bear the RDW stuff. Discard aggro, a monocolored aggro, choose your poison. Just watched your newest video and had the similar game on Spell Table. Finale of Revelation for 10, drew 7 lands. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and draw some more cards here. I have so much removal. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And a null? Brother, really? That's bad. Oh, I think I lost. I did not expect that. That caught me off guard. Outplayed, loser. Dude. Dude. That annul might have just won him the game. I don't know. I don't know. And now they've got Vivi from the yard into... So now no matter what I do, no matter how many creatures I answer, they're all going to have the mana from Vivi every single turn they land. This is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly because unfortunately with their hands that they have, they can draw and discard all day long. And so if you give them, you know, X amount of mana, whatever it is, 6 here, they can just draw and discard for literal days at a time. Which means a lot of things I'm going to have to answer at once. Here we go. I can't beat that, guys. I mean, the curve was crazy this game, and then the annul ate us up. All right, so they drop off the cauldron. Scholars in. Bruh, I know, right? Annul, welcome to best of 3, right? I don't think I've ever seen anybody play an annul, but I guess from the sideboard makes perfect sense, especially against us. That's quite the card, man. That's quite the card. And they take out our Pixie. Okay. Okay. Breathe. It's all good. It's not good. We lost, guys. Man, I thought too when what was it, the turn 3 when they played the Harmony card, what is it called? I always forget the name of the card. It's when they played this, the Winter Night Stories, I was like, oh man, we're in such a good spot now because I can just play the Unity uncontested, and it would have just permanently kind of solidified the fact that I would hit my land drops and continuously hit the spots that I needed to hit. So that counterspell was massive. That's quite literally the most heartbreaking counterspell I've ever ran into in a long time. And what stinks even worse is I can answer all of this if I could just find the cage, man. But I know my luck. I'm not gonna find the cage anytime soon. That's not good. All right, they're debating on which creature to put this mana onto. It's mana. It's not counters. They're essentially putting mana onto another creature here. Okay. I could really use a land right about now. Could really use a land right about now. Oh boy, they're not done yet. That's the beauty of this, is they're never done, right? All right, yeah, we lost. We lost. Damn. After that first game too, I thought for sure we were gonna cook. Okay, so now that we know that Vivi is actually a tough matchup for us, we should probably build something around that. Okay, so what did we didn't like, oh, you know what I can add? Oh my gosh, would be so good. Hold on. Authority of Consuls is out. 1 Grim Babble. Okay, what I could add that would be kind of nuts for that matchup would be this. Seam Rip, baby. Exile a mana 2 value or less. Yes, Seam Rip. I need at least 3, so we're gonna cut 1 Bandit's talent here. Dude, Seam Rip is nice. I guess that kind of just does what the Grim Babble does though, so maybe I keep that talent in here. Cut 1 Grim Babble. You know what? Cut the last Grim Babel as well. Because I want another Star Cage too. Oops. Yes, that's so much better. Okay. That's so much better. Authority is good against mono red haste. It is, but it's best of 3, so I don't anticipate to see a ton of mono red haste. I don't know. What do we think? I mean, Authority Consoles is really good, but if I'm up against mono red, I could just throw in a bunch of Star Cages here and Seam Rips, and I think that's fine. And I think I'm chilling. And the Thunder of Unity gains me life in the long run. This gains me life. Yeah, I think I'm chilling against the red. I think I'm chilling against the red. I wish I would have had it like this to begin with. Tiago, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Split up? No split ups. Not in this one. How do you feel about making your opponent cower with Reanimator Dinosaurs? I've done the Reanimator Dinosaur thing a long time ago. I don't think there's been too many revelations to that deck. Gonna go put some more counters than green counter decks do. Yeah, that was a lot of counters. Long Goodbye can't be countered. Authority is good, but the thing is we're a self-bounce deck, so we want to make sure we have removal that can be bounced for the most part. But yeah, a Long Goodbye is interesting. Alrighty, let's get it. Let's get it. All right. How about a little hand hate here? I have a feeling I know what we're up against here. Is this Kona? Anytime I see Selesnya, I'm thinking Kona. Dang, this opponent in the top 1,000. They're gonna give us a beast here. Bounce and hand destroy. Authority is good. Yeah, against red haste. All right, we took their Lumbering World Wagon. That's actually a really good hit. They must have a pretty insane hand to throw away something that good. Okay, that's not exactly the perfect answer at the moment. I wish this was instant speed. I'd feel better, but I'm trying to figure out a way to deal with the Kona problem, right? Like the Kona is the issue here. We're not built for Kona. I think I built this deck way before Kona became a thing, so now I don't know how to deal with the Kona problem. How do you deal with the Kona problem with this deck? Is there a way? I mean, I guess this answers things like Valgavoth, which is pretty cool, but I don't know. Kona's another tough one, though. At least you have more than 3 lands on this one? That's true. Let me know when you check that out. It's funny, they never see it coming. Oh, are you talking about that deck from earlier that I was talking about? Sorry, I'm so sorry. There's a lot happening in chat. You got to bear with me. So don't get mad at me. But where can I find that deck list again? Because you were saying, I commented on your looking for viewers standard decks. Here's the thing. If you commented on a video, it's going to be impossible for me to go find. So if you don't mind sending it somewhere, I can just like pull up on my phone later. That'd be really helpful. So something like preferably like Discord or like an Instagram post or something, or an Instagram message or something. That would be ideal. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to be able to find it in the comments section of a certain video. Thought my fan wasn't on for a second. It's so hot in here. 0 Point Ballad. Kona Omniscience combo. Yep, that's what it is. Kona is going to be pretty much impossible for us unless we have instant speed removal, which I don't have. So I just don't see a way of beating this one. Wish I would have had the Long Goodbye after all. Actually, is that a sorcery speed card? I don't even know. Okay, here comes the land that they need. And they got Galta. And by the way, if this is going to pull out a Galta, you know you're in trouble. You know that their hand is filled with nonsense. Pure nonsense. All right, I guess let's go take a look and see what we hit. We're paying a lot of life here, but I think it's worth it in the long run. Definitely don't need those. Okay, I mean, hopefully they don't kill us here. Maybe we might have a chance if they don't kill us, but... because I can play the Pixie that deals 1 off the Thundering of Unity. We bounce back the Dragon, and then that's 4 more. So 4 or 5. And if the Flyer gets through, that's lethal. So I guess if they don't give anything with flying down, we can win this game. Nothing with flying, and then nothing that gains them life. Those are the 2 criteria I need to make sure they don't hit here. I'm scared. We know it's Galta. I mean, it has to be. And then what are the other 2? Flying. You know what, though? That's fine. I can kill it with my... oh. Okay, they're going to bring that down. That's fine, too. No, that's really bad, though, because now I have to answer that, but then they won't die. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, brother. Okay, so I can't get the 2 damage through this. Great. I was so close, too. I was so close. So this gives them protection from each of your opponents. So, okay, guys, I actually don't even know. Will this actually affect the opponent? I don't know. I don't think it will. Here's what's gonna happen, though. We're gonna play this. Dude, bringing that down was literally genius. That saved him. It saved him. Oh, they got dealt the damage. Hold on. They got dealt the damage. But that doesn't mean they're not going to get dealt damage. So they will get dealt damage with these, though. Two, 4. Oh my god, I had him, but now I don't. They won't get dealt damage by this guy coming through. So, like, if I were to use this to kill this, hit him with the 2, that they're not going to get dealt the 2, and then I deal the 4, that was my lethal, and now I don't have lethal, so I'm kind of cooked. I have to kill this. I have to. There's genuinely nothing I can do about it. And then I hope the life gain on this can just get us there over the top. Wait, hold on. Wait. They only have 1 blocker. They only have 1. I can send in the Inquisitor too. Dude, I'm completely ignoring the Inquisitor. What am I thinking, brother? Okay, we win. I'm such a dodo sometimes, bro. Okay. I'm like sitting here just ignoring the Inquisitor's existence, like it doesn't actually like exist. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh, I was stressing for nothing. Dude, sometimes I'm like, dude, did you like not get enough sleep? All right, sure. I had that all lined up until they brought this down. That was genius of them to do that. Definitely threw me for a loop. Okay, so this matchup though, Kona. I mean, there's literally nothing I can play, I think, against this deck in my sideboard that makes sense. I think we just got to stick to the grind of trying to kill them before they get off here with the Dragon Storm. But is there anything... Is there anything... Dude, we haven't drawn Zenith like barely at all, huh? I'm trying to think. There's nothing that like they can station with that I can steal. Everything's like 3 mana that they station with. So yeah, I think it's... I do want to add 1 more of these though, because these actually burn them out. Again, burn damage is going to be pretty huge. This is my only instant speed removal for the Kona, and is Kona 4 toughness or 3? I can't remember. That's like my only answer though, I think. I guess we'll drop 1 appraiser. Yeah, I like everything else. It is what it is. Split up a Day of Judgment. Not in this deck, I don't think, because I'm trying to go wide with my Zenith and stuff like that, but With this deck, you kind of need instant stuff though, because once the Kona's down and taps, the damage has kind of already been done. Because especially if they play an Omniscience or something, you're kind of already dead by the time you can do anything about it. Do you have a Discord link? Yeah, let me send you the Discord link real fast. Sorry about that. Swayze, invite people. All right, here is the Discord link for you. All right, opponent going first. Hand is pretty darn good. Surveil, hopefully into another land. Yeah, this seems good. This seems good. What about Saw Blades? Saw Blades isn't bad. That's a really good answer, actually. Saw Blades for the Kona deck. Yeah, I like that. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking outside the bun. Esper Origins, sure. It is 3 toughness. Okay, so yeah, so our nowhere to run is actually going to be really important here then. I thought it might have been. Okay, let's force some discarding going on. Because again, Momentum Breaker, not going to be very good once everything's already been established on the field. Multiple threats, that type of stuff. Okie dokie, this is going to get weird this next turn. Let's see if they've got the Kona. Couple trajectories is really nice because I could play the Pixie and then I can take out 2 really big things here. But if it's a Galta, somehow it still gets past the -10. Oh, it's just an Origins. Yes. We don't care about the Origins. All right, I think it's time to go Zenith and go fast. I think we got this one. Intimidation tactics in this meta. Big creatures are so scary you can't even tell you have lethal. I know, right? I know, I'm such a dunce. Okay, yeah, definitely Zenith here, and then okay, why would you do the mana like that? Let's do this. I've gotten a lot better at like holding my mana before I throw anything down because the auto tapper has screwed me so many times. All right, let's cook. Let's cook. Ride's End for Kona. Ride's End, yeah, that's a good card too. But I like the Saw Blades because you can bounce it back to your hand. I think that's a really good idea because we're a self-bounce deck. It discards a creature or artifact from their hand, or you can cycle it. Intimidation tactics, you mean? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yo, just finally got to watch a live of yours. Good night. How's the kids? The kids are good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you for asking that. Sorry for just seeing that message. I should go up a little higher. Thanks for being here tonight, man. I just remembered how sus it can be for links to be posted in chat, so my bad. No worries. Yeah, I appreciate you not posting links in chat. So, Dylan, what's going on? Oh, here we go. All right, GG's, we lost. GG's, we lost this one. Goodness gracious. I mean, I might be able to pull this off. No, because I don't have enough black sources. No, I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. Hold. Check this out. Check me out now. Boom. See ya. See you later, Valgavoth. All right, let's go, dude. No attacks. Thank you. I thought that was pretty nice too. I thought that was pretty good too. So what was that hit us just now? Smuggler surprise. I was like, okay, I don't see a Kona. What just happened? I was looking at chat. Let's go, dude. Swayze, when did you start playing MTG at all? I started playing in high school. I'm 30. How old am I? 33, I think. I think I'm 33. Yeah, in high school. I started playing like, I mean, I was introduced to the game when I was really young. My uncle played this game back when I was like 5, and he showed me the game, and I tinkered around with it and stuff, but I didn't really start playing it until high school. Okay, so I don't think they're gonna want to give this up, which actually might work into my benefit because it's gonna go away anyways, right? So this is kind of nice. Or should I do this actually? Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's not take any more damage. Yeah, I think it's gotta be this. Get some more bodies on the field here again. Yeah, okay, so they take out a flyer. That's gonna get pretty good. All right, so next turn I can start draining them by my creatures hitting the field. So we'll play a second Zenith and maybe another Thunder of Unity. That was such a mob boss move. Yeah, I know. I'm really glad we were able to answer those threats because that was scary. Hey, Swizzy, I forgot to say this earlier. I completely broke Arena with the Homunculus Horde. It stopped copying at 260 some copies. Yeah, they've limited the amount of copies and stuff you can make and how much damage you can deal because the client can't handle it. But that's a weird spell to run right there. I don't know why they'd run that. Very strange, but I'll take it. All right, what's in their hand? Yeah, because I used to be able to crash the entire game quite a bit, but now not so much. That's a card. That's a card. Oh, that's such an annoying card too, because if I kill it, it just keeps coming back. Oh, they stationed it. Oh, because they plan on copying this, I guess. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. All right, definitely gonna play the Zenith here. What's my second move? My second move is gonna be pretty important here. I think it's to bounce this. Or is it to drain them and look at the top of my deck? I really don't know. I don't really know what my next move here should be, guys. I'm pretty stressed about it. I think it's to bounce the Momentum Breaker. And I'm doing this to drain them. I'm not too worried about the fact that I know they're gonna copy the Star Cage here. Okay, so I've drained them quite a bit on that turn that I'm hoping it's enough to keep me alive from getting hit by this freaking tyrant. Dude, this is a tough one, man. This is a grind them out kind of game here. Okay, so they station the Kona. They copy the cage. We know, we know. We're not surprised. All right, no blocks. They don't even have to station the Kona after all. They're just gonna attack with it. And what's the news? Bro, I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. I mean, how many things am I gonna have to kill and answer? Like, come on. And then they kill my Zeniths. Ay, ay, ay. There's nothing I can do either, because if I play the Momentum Breaker, they're just gonna sack this and then get another one. Ugh, come on, man. Find me something spicy here. That's spicy. That is spicy. Hold on now. Okay. I can use it right away. This had protection from black. Ugh. You're kidding me. Oh, protection from black. I guess I have to play this then to block. I guess here's what I'm gonna do. We know they're gonna sack their tyrant, right? So we know they're gonna sack their tyrant here. It is what it is. It is what it is. Cool. Tyrant gone. Good for you. It's back. Good for you. I don't know how many more monsters I can kill, but it's starting to get a little out of control over here, guys. It's starting to get a little out of control for your boy here. So now I have a block in the air. Oh, wait. Is it protection from white, too? It's protection from white. Oh, no. I thought it was black and, like, green or something. I didn't read the second one. Protection from white. It goes right through the block. Okay. Oh, my gosh. That's so dumb. I thought we did so good that game too, man. I really thought we were cooking. We keep losing to the most nonsensical situations. Kids are overrated. You can have mine. Congrats on the great channel. I love the content. Thank you so much, Mike. That's really kind of you to say, man. I really need to draw Nowhere to Run. I need Nowhere to Run. Otherwise, it's a wrap. And I mean, they're playing Smuggler Surprise too, so it's gonna be tough, guys. It's gonna be tough. Then a copy. How are you tonight, bud? I'm doing really good, CF. Thanks for asking. A deck full of big dudes. I know. I can't believe how many big guys they have, though. Homunculus Horde is crazy. I'm telling you. I play it a lot. Trust me. I know. I wish I started playing in high school, but most of my friends and I were Yu-Gi-Oh nerds. That's fair. Yu-Gi-Oh was fun too, man. I had a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh stint there for a minute, but man, is this a good keep? I don't know. I mean, I do have this to kind of surveil me into more help potentially. Yeah, it's keepable. Oh, I didn't realize what lands I had. I just got these new land skins, and I just completely forgot which land that was in my hand. Okay, whew, we don't get punished. That was bad. I should not have kept that hand. I thought this was the Godless Shrine. That was almost really bad. Do we send both of these away? Probably. Yep, I just spent a very cool 5,000 gold on these new lands. Esper Origins, here we go. Let the surveilling begin. As long as they're not drawing cards though off of that, I don't care. It's just annoying though with the life gain. Kona was not in fact Swayze's good as boy. No, he's not. He is my least favorite doggy. You miss a land, you're dead. Yeah, I know, right? That could have been really, really bad. Come on, we're looking for Nowhere to Run. We are trying to dig that out as much as possible here. That's a card. That is, oh my god, dude. What is our luck today, man? What is our luck? Do I have a way of dealing with that? Oh, I do. And it's not... Seam Rip is the only thing that deals with that, and it's in my sideboard because I did not know they played that. That was a out of left field game 3 sort of wow. Yeah. These have flash, so I mean I'm probably just gonna keep them. That's such an annoying card to have at the spot. Like, what are we doing? Seam Rip is like so irrelevant in this matchup too that I didn't, not even for a second did I think I needed it. Now I need it. Now I need it. They always have a way. They always have a way to get the Kona and station it. Like, I'm fine with the Kona hitting us or whatever, but to always seem to have a way to station it because they've got, you know, every station land possible. It's just so frustrating. I can't believe I lost this one too. Dude, that's 2 games in a row that I feel like we were like so close. So close. It could have gone either way. All right, well, best of 3 didn't really go my way tonight, did it? Oh man, I hate Kona so much. Kona to me is the new Omniscience. That's why I don't like it. The old Omniscience deck where you get it down, you basically cheat in something on turn 4 and it just goes absolutely infinite until you win the game type thing. That's just annoying that Kona can drop these bombs on turn 4 constantly. Mark my words, I'm gonna call it now. I think Kona, not Kona itself, well maybe Kona. It might actually have to be Kona, but because they can't take out every station card, but I wouldn't be surprised if something on that deck gets banned. That's so stupid. I hope it does. I don't know. That's one that I got these feelings in my bones that I'm like, man, something on that's getting banned. Oh, I actually don't even have all my sideboard filled out. I missed a card. Nice. Yeah, retro raggy. First MCG deck I ever played was Gen Con on release of 1993. Was 40 card mono blue Merfolk deck. Been playing ever since. Was Magic decks 40 cards back then? That's kind of cool. I just realized yesterday that they printed a new Exile All Creatures card. Yeah, I've seen that quite a bit in these control decks. I just started, wait, hold on. This is the worst thing happened to Magic since the Gathering. I just started my YouTube page. I'm excited. Would I be able to, with your permission, plug my page? If not, let me know. There's a spot on Discord for that. If you're in my Discord, let me give you the link. You can post all your videos that you want to drop in there. That way people can kind of filter out who wants to see that and who doesn't, you know? So it's just an easy way to do it. Station in Kona is broken. Yeah. Station, land, spacecrafts, crewing, even saddling. Yeah, Kona just has too many ways. Like Kona's, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, if there was a way to like make Kona a little bit less consistent, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But you add in a spaceship that can go dig Kona out of the deck and tap it, like you're gonna have problems. You know what I mean? That spacecraft is the one I have a problem with. Original, yes, 40 cards, no card limit. Oh wow. That's interesting. Ugin ramp control isn't an option. I've been having success with the card Live or Die and blue or black control discard mill. Yeah, I actually want to try some blue or black discard here. Maybe for Friday's video. Just Kona to require to attack. Reanimating Valgavoth on their own end step is unruly. Yeah, I know it's absolutely gross. All right, guys. Well, it is 7 o'clock, and I do have to record this video, so I have to get to work. But I just want to say, oh, what headphones am I rocking? These are Skull Candy. I've had them for years. They're actually tearing at the top right here and on the ear. It's tearing, but I've had them for a long time. So I've been through a few pairs of these. They don't hold up super well, but they sound good. But that does it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you for being here and hanging out with me. Here's the deck list we were just running. We went 5-0 with it last time, 0-2 tonight, but put up some really close numbers and fights there at the end. But that is it, guys. We'll catch you on the next stream. If not, we'll catch you tomorrow on the next video. And appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all so much for the super chats and the memberships, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your night. Get it. 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time.